Day the 4th of December 2021, Vlogmas day 4. For you viewers of the channel probably wondering why is he not on a bike today. Well, yeah, I kind of lost my mojo a little bit. Can't be bothered, got a bit of backache. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself today, but I'm trying to remain hopeful and positive, because yeah, I've just kind of lost it really. If you look around me, it is actually dry at the moment, but the weather is it said it was going to rain a little bit today, and it's passionately cold this weekend and again. And I did plan to go out for a 200-kilometre ride today for my RRTMI. That's my Randonneur Round the Year award thing for audax, but I just couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. I can feel a bit of rain on my face already. It's cold. I've got one hand stuffed into my pocket. My hand holding this camera is freezing. Oh, third world problems, eh? So yeah, I can see the corner screen. No one's watching, so I guess everybody's braving the weather today. Well, I just can't be bothered to go out, and I'm not feeling great. Let's walk around a little bit, shall we? I do have a tip for you, which is about clothing, but I'm not really heeding that advice today, am I? Because I'm just not manning up. But I just can't be bothered to get out there. Can't be bothered. I can't see the chats. How do I turn on the chat? Should I try that? No, I can't even see the chat. I'm sure there's somebody chatting to me somewhere. I don't know how to do that. Anyway, content of today's video. Yeah, so it's a bit of a lifestyle catch up really. Really, I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm just going to chill, I think. It would be useful to perhaps, for starters, perhaps tidy up these thumbnails for these Vlogmas, get something in order. Talking of the channel, I spent a couple hours early this week tidying up and removing and renaming some of my playlists. So if you want to dip into the channel, check out some of the playlists, try to optimise that a little bit, put a bit more effort in there. Also, generally, in past years, I've done like a year in review style kind of video. I haven't done that kind of video yet, although I've done some top 5 audax rides and some top 10s and things like that. So they will be coming to the channel later in December. Just having a bit of reflect back on the year that has been 2021. So manning up, yeah, I would say November and December are kind of the 2 months of the year that I do not like riding in so much, because the weather goes downhill, it gets cold, it's rainy. I think by the time January and February's come around, it's dried out a little bit, it's not so windy, and I feel I can get out there a little bit more. But at the moment, it's kind of in a low place, because I don't really know many people around here will go out cycling all day, and I feel like I should be cycling all day, not just going out for a couple hours. So it's like, I keep thinking to myself, can't be bothered to go out for an hour. Yeah, where's these comments? How do I get these comments on? I don't know. Let's try just pressing, what's that one do? Oh, I don't know. Top chat, I don't know, let's get rid of that again. Anyway, I'm playing around here, aren't I? There we go. What I was going to talk to you about today, so today's cycling tip. And yeah, it's a tip of not being bothered to heat myself, and that's about clothing. This time of year you can get cold quickly when the weather changes, or whether you start going out, you know, it can warm up. So it's finding that right mix of clothing to go with. My rule of thumb is really, if you know you're going to get cold at some point because you've been riding all day, any way you can find to take an extra layer, whether it's your back pocket, in a bag somewhere, just take it with you. You just don't know whether you need it or not, and to be honest, what's a few grams, you know, it's not really. Just take it with you, whatever it might be. If it's going to rain, if there's just a little bit chance of rain, take that rain jacket with you, find a place somewhere to put it. And again, if it may not rain, it might just be cold. So oh, my hand's fallen off here. I'm going to turn the camera there. So that's why, you know, it might get a bit cold. Why not take a flask of coffee with you? That was my plan today. I was going to get a flask of coffee with me. This 200 I'd planned, I was going to ride it non-stop, because I've not really done any non-stop rides, and that will certainly be a feature of next year. By non-stop, what I generally mean is taking as much food as I can carry and only stopping for water stops. Today I was planning to go out for a couple of water bottles and have a bit of a coffee, and that would be my stop, kind of a few sips of coffee and things like that. So drinks, which I spoke about last video, always important, but also is clothing. Make sure you've got the right kind of clothing, whether it's windproof or rainproof, to choose the right one, or take both if you're unsure. So yeah, that's my advice around clothing at this time of year especially, but it also applies in the summer months as well. There's no point going out in winter clothing in the middle of summer. You need to dress appropriately. But heeding that advice and having the mojo to get out there is another story altogether, isn't it? I just don't have that mojo. I feel like I'm talking about it a bit too much, but I guess we all have that at times, don't we? And it'd be nice to be back into North East Lincolnshire and have a bigger community of local cyclists to join. Because here in the Isle of Axholme, there's a Facebook group. Post on there, and it's only me full of videos. No one bothers posting on there. No one bothers organising rides and things. So I think it would do good for me when I to back to Grimsby and Cleethorpes. Well, just before Christmas. What else can I perhaps tell you about? Next, okay, full fat Festive 500. Haven't decided whether I'm going to do that yet. Hopefully I will do, in some shape or form. Again, this time of year, it's just being bothered. At the moment, I've just been so lazy, and I've also been falling into the trap of going on Twitter and following BBC News religiously, because there's lots of bad news around at the moment. So I need some distractions. I need something which is going to while away the hours, just to get through this difficult time of year, innit? And I tried watching Doctor Who, fell asleep through that. What did work last night, I watched a video on YouTube. What's the guy's name? This French guy, Charles Omiet. I think I probably pronounced his surname wrong. He was there with Chris, can't remember his name. They did a long ride up in Hawaii from the sea to the volcano. It was like 4,000 meters. So I need to watch some more inspirational channels and things like that. So if you've got any suggestions of inspirational videos that I can watch, to get me through this winter and get me motivated, really. So I'll probably leave with a few kind of round up notes that over this weekend, I'm probably going to focus on TCR. I need to map out that route, so it's probably a good place to start, I think. And perhaps some more content for the channel. I don't know. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm coming up to 8 minutes. It's been a long video today. Hope you had a good week. I hope you got out and got motivated to ride, or perhaps you're on Zwift. Perhaps I ought to think about Zwift. Tell myself I don't want to, because it's a big expense in it for just a short space of the year, but maybe I will. Right, have a good one. Catch you later, guys. Bye bye for now.